What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo, and I am just relaxing a little bit today. Uh, First thing that I want to do is I want to tell everybody to go over and subscribe to Uneasy Andy. This is a contest entry for Uneasy Andy. He's a good dude with some good videos. He's trying to get his start on YouTube, and I think we should support him. So that is who this contest entry is for, and definitely please go and check out his channel. I'll leave the link at the end of the video. The second thing I want to tell everybody, because a few people have been asking me, because I've had a few health issues lately, is how things were going. I went to the doctor today to check my veins on ultrasounds for blood clots, and luckily no blood clots. So that is awesome. I don't need another pulmonary embolism. That is for damn sure. So I'm doing A-okay in that respect. Now I just got to figure out why my legs are being dumb. But I think we might be able to figure that out. So looking good. I'm happy with that. At least I know it's not something scary. So anyways, he has 3 questions from us. The first question is, what do you collect? Well, brother, I collect a ton of different things. And I've actually, because of finances, had to cut back a bit. I collect comic books, but aside from one that's special to me for whatever reason, I haven't picked up any in the recently. If you look over there, it's weird doing this in the camera. There, see those long boxes stacked? Then there's some brown boxes on top. All those boxes have comic books in them that I haven't even read yet. I have like 2 years worth of books that I haven't even read. And some of them are pretty expensive issues. Some of them have gotten pretty well known and expensive. So I collect magic cards. I have an entire collection over here. And that's just like my cards and my books, my rares and stuff. I have a closet filled with boxes and boxes of magic cards. I also have more under my desk over there. I try to collect all the planeswalkers. Now, if people have no idea what magic cards are, they have no idea what I'm talking about. But those are all pretty nice cards, and they're get kind of pricey. I have a very large collection of those. I've been told I should sell them because it would get me some money, but I don't want to. I'm not that desperate yet. I collect DVDs, of course. I, like you, collect autographs. I have my wall back here that's filled with autographs. Everything on this wall is autographed but this poster right here. And I put that poster there just because I wanted someplace to put it. Everything there is autographed, and then I have more autographs scattered around the room in different spots. I collect anything Juggalo related, basically. Now, they put out a lot of crap that just goes to stores, and there was a point in time where I was grabbing everything up I could find. But because, like I said, finances and things, I've had to sort of pick and choose. I do collect all the physical media stuff. I love physical media. CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that. I have every single release Psychopathic has ever released up till the Hallowicked CD they just did. And it's only a single. But I have everything else. Sometimes I've had to go on eBay and buy tour exclusives, things like that, and it's gotten a little pricey. But yeah, I also collect horror memorabilia. I think you can see my shelf there. I collect a lot of that stuff. I collect statues. I collect a shit ton of stuff, dude. Just whatever takes my fancy. I really haven't bought a statue in a long time. The last statue I bought was the big He-Man over there, and that was quite a bit, but it was worth it. It was a while back. Oh, let's see, what else? Like I said, I collect autographs. I have a stack of autographed CDs that goes up to like my head if I'm standing, so that's a lot. I collect vinyls, even though I just recently got into that. I recently got into VHSs, and I 100% blame Horrific Nightmares JM, and I blame Joe the Horror Man for getting me back into VHS collecting. I love you guys, but right now I hate you guys. Actually, it's not that bad. It's because VHSs are pretty cheap, and a lot of places I find them for like 10 cents each, and that's pretty cool. I'm trying to find room for them all. I also used to collect a lot of action figures, and I have a shit ton of action figures. A lot of which are actually in boxes and crates out in the, and those like big plastic tubs out in my garage. And I even have a couple stacked in one of my kids' rooms I need to take out to the garage. But I have a lot of that stuff. I have tons of Spawn figures. I've got like a whole huge collection of Spawn, including like the original San Diego Comic-Con Spawn figures that were like $450 each. I'm not sure what they're worth anymore. I don't think they're worth quite that much anymore, but still. Anybody interested, let me know. Maybe we can make a deal. Actually, I don't know if I want to sell them or not. I don't know. I've thought about repeatedly going to some of the collector cons and stuff and setting up a booth, because I could probably use the money and just to get rid of stuff, but I like it all. I don't want to get rid of any of it. And I kind of look at it as part of my kids' inheritance too. When I die, they can auction all that shit off, and I have people around me enough to know what a lot of that stuff's worth, So, sorry, long answer there. Let's see. The second question was an awesome story of meeting somebody famous. Like you, brother, I go to a lot of cons, or at least, well, the last con I went to was last year. Wait, is that correct? No, I went to a mini con this year, but there was no famous people there. But the last big con I went to was last year, and I've met a lot of cool people. I've got a comic book signed by Will Reedus, or Norman Reedus, sorry, Norman Reedus. Why the hell did I say Will Reedus? Signed by Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery and David Delarocco from Boondock Saints. Of course, Norman Reedus is also in The Walking Dead, and this is right when The Walking Dead was getting going, so he wasn't gigantic yet, but giant for me, and that's actually worth quite a bit now. I've got to meet a lot of really cool people. Meeting Peter Mayhew was really awesome. Let's see. Oh man, I've met so many people. Just been really, really cool. Ray Parks was awesome, but I gotta say, my favorite story that I have is one from when I was in high school. And my buddies and I were at a local fast food place here in New Mexico called Blake's. And we were just sitting there eating. And, well, technically it's not really a fast food place. They're a quote-unquote hamburger stand. They make all their stuff fresh, whatever. But it's become a big restaurant here in Albuquerque, or in New Mexico. They've got them all over the place now. And we were just sitting in there eating, and a big old bus pulled up. And we were like, man, who is that? What's up? It's pretty cool. And who got off the bus to come inside for food and bathroom? ACDC. Very awesome. Brian Johnson, Angus Young, all of them. It was so freaking cool. Angus actually gave us a couple guitar picks. They were all cool. You could tell they just wanted to eat. We didn't bother them or nothing. They walked in, and my buddy Jake's like, dude, check it out. It's ACDC. Holy shit, it's ACDC. And I was like, really? No way. Turned around, and sure enough, it was fucking them. And it was just fucking awesome. They could tell that we were like sitting there like, oh my god, and Angus came right up to us. He's like, hey guys, how's it going? You guys fans or what? He was like, oh dude, he was so cool. He gave us a couple guitar picks. It was really awesome. This was before the days of picture cell phones and shit. So we didn't have no pictures or anything that day, but pretty fucking awesome. So, yeah, I don't think I'll ever forget that. I also got to meet Bone Thugs and Harmony kind of in the same situation. A little different though. A little different on that one. That was actually at a gas station. But yeah, the ACDC is still my favorite. And the third question he asks is, what would we like to see from your channel? I like what you're doing already, brother. Keep it up. Anything you want to do is cool with me. If as far as improvements go, like you said, you were talking about lighting. Lighting's been an issue for me too because I don't have like extra lights in a lot of places I film. So what I do is I try to film during the day and turn on all the lights that I can. Sometimes though I film at night on purpose to make it dark. So whatever, do you? Who cares? I like what you're doing. The only thing I could say maybe is a mic or something, just so we can hear a little better. But that could also be the devices we're watching on. Not a big deal. Nothing really at all. I'd love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Anyways, this is BroncoJuggalo saying everybody have a good night. Go check out Uneasy Andy's channel. And here's my contest entry, brother. Have yourself a good one. Congratulations on your 50 subs. Peace.